shit. Let's go, baby. Come on. Oh, yeah, Joe. Oh, yeah, Joe. Turn me up. Let's go. Hey, but where you from, though, bro? DC, bro. It's safe. DC too. Man, I'm not reading that long ass name. What the fuck? DC 202 with all that shit. That look like some coding or some shit. How am I supposed to know that, bro? God damn, bro. Bro, what's up with you, bro? You weird as fuck. Nah, who the fuck else you think I'm talking to, bro? Yes, you, bro. You're the only other person. God damn, bro. Bro, what's up with you, bro? You weird as fuck. Nah, who the fuck else you think I'm talking to, bro? Yes, you, bro. You're the only other person in the Discord. How is he coming in every time like that? He's quick typing. This is good die. Let's go, baby. Come on, man.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Washington Commanders. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from FedEx Field. From his end zone, here's Gary Brightwell. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
They go with the empty set there. 5 receivers in the formation. Normally, you want to have a running back in to block, but in this case, he's lined up to the right, and he ends up getting the football. A lot of confusion calls defensively, and it turns into a big play.
On second down, here's the option. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. On second down, here's Barkley. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
3rd and 12. Throwing Jones. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. It's Barkley on the counter. And he's got some space here. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Barkley will take it in for the Giants touchdown. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. 1st and 10 here for Howell and the Commanders at their 25-yard line. They'll go play action. Howell. And that is caught downfield by Thomas. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Gibson again. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Howell. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Some of the big boppers in the game traditionally have been safeties, and he certainly fits that mold. He lets his pads do his talking.
Howell, he'll look to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. Howell, 3rd and goal. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with... and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Sly able to put this one through, and they are on the board but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Now Jones. Oh, trying to fit it into Shepard, but it's intercepted. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Samuel. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they looked very aware that those could happen on any given down.
A give to Gibson running right. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Hey, check. Gun. Go.
Once more, Gibson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
3rd and 9 here. Now Brissett, the backup, his first throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. Sly able to put this one through, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half. Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now Jones throwing on first down. He'll find Hodgins there complete. And quickly they get to the line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. Down to about the 22 here. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd and 3. Out left to Dotson. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Brissett. This one left side caught by Gibson. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Hey, kill. Rabbit. Go.
Second half starts with a run by Gibson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
There he goes, right side. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. Antonio Gibson, touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. What an excellent run, and from the beginning, the defense just looked a little fooled, a little out of position.
A little bit frozen, too, because when you hand the ball inside, you lose sight of it oftentimes as a defender, and your eyes naturally gravitate to the quarterback. And before they realized it, he was off and running through the thick of the line while the quarterback faked it and carried it outside.
The extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead now stands at 13. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone, and only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Quan Martin there on the tackle. In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I will continue to go in that direction.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. It's hauled in by Shepard. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Jones. To the sideline and incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead will shrink to 6. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 3rd and 3. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the... Now 2nd and 9.
Hey, kill, go.
Here's Brissett. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Brissett. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Big yardage that time for Washington. 45 yards.
Despite writing it down in my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
This offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now here's Samuel on the end around. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Curtis Samuel, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
And to me, the key to a wide receiver run like that is getting around the first edge guy. It's often like a punt returner. Make that first guy miss, because if you can do that successfully and get upfield, we know good things can happen. He's able to take that one into the end zone.
And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Jones on 1st down. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Jones. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Here comes 2nd down at 5. Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Well, this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5. Now Jones. To Barkley on the check down. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Here we go, 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Counting down at 30 seconds remaining. Another try for Barkley. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the great move out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Jones. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
What was you saying about quitting earlier?
Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football.
You were saying something about quitting.
Walking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment,
You ain't talking about quitting no more?
so quite well.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort
Thought
of
that shit was
chance.
sweet.
We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Thought that shit was sweet, huh?
Just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more
Shit ain't
time.
sweet over here, nigga.
Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
Bum.
1978. I think it was in November.
So it's Washington getting the victory here. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air for
1v1 against Pieman for the victory. This poor enemy.
If we do not get promoted this year, we are wholly unstable.
It's not going to be a walk in the park. This feeling I've got now, it's magic.
FX's Welcome to Wrexham. All new Tuesdays on FX. Stream on.
When your next chapter is about to be your best chapter, ask now what? Who's your rock?
The enemies had the high ground and they still had no idea what to do here.
What are you saying? Lay on the car.